What is I'm guys, Remy here today, and welcome to another fantastic deck video. So last Monday I promised you, right, we've done a budget Centiskorch, and I promised you a proper Centiskorch. I promised you a Centiskorch that is really good, that can beat Eternatus every single time. And that's exactly that deck. So, first things first to know about this deck is, well, because you probably already know the Centiskorch, right? So Vmax and Inferno, 40 plus, and again, you deal 40 more for each fire type energy, and you bring back one from the discard pile. What is worth knowing about this deck, and especially Eternatus matchup, because that's kind of what everyone is talking about, is the fact that you have to focus, like really focus on the Centiskorch V. So in the Eternatus matchup, you want to have Centiskorch V as an active and use that Radiant Heat. Use that, don't be scared, right? Even post rotation, that is what you want to do. You want to just go discard their energy. This is the version that I'm showing you without crushing Amas, but if you are scared of Centiskorch matchup, go with full crashing Amas. You will literally destroy that deck by doing so, right? It is just playing smart. I'm not going to say it's going to be an easy matchup. It's not. It's going to be a super hard matchup for you, because like other matchups are quite easy, you know, you can just run through them, you know, even against the water type. If you play it smart, you can do it, but Eternus is the one that, you know, is going to be the one that you will see every single day for the rest of, well, for the rest of the month, probably. So definitely here you gotta focus on their energy, and you really gotta play it smart, right? For example, they might play Zigzagoons, you'll see that in the gameplay portion. Don't play the Vmax when you have already 5 damage counters on the V, because you're in this 270 damage range. You don't want to do that, right? Again, go for that heat special energy, get that 20 more HP, get that burning scarf that you will see in the gameplay portion. Is sometimes win and lose. It's sometimes, you know, that burning scarf is what gives you the extra advantage. It gives this extra edge right there that you really want to use. If you want a really spicy version, you can go with Spike Move as well in this deck, but I'll tell you that. So let's go card by card and let's see that spicy Centiskorch the proper Centiskorch deck, and the proper way of playing it later on in the gameplay portion. So we got a line of 3-3 Centiskorch V and Vmax, one Heatran GX as a beautiful finisher with his Hot Burn GX, as you'll see in the gameplay portion. Of course, we do have 2 Volcanions, because again, you don't want to really rely on the Volcanion, because again, there are matchups where you're like, you know what, I know I'm going second, but I don't really want to go Volcanion. I'd rather go Radiant Heat and get rid of my opponent's energy, right? Like if you're gonna play against ADP, you want to get rid of their energy from ADP and just build up your discard pile, not going for Volcanion and letting them go for that. Of course, I'm talking about water type energy, and going, you know, and letting them for going for the GX. 1 Eldegoss V, 2 Dedenne GXs, and 2 Jirachis. So you will not see Crobats here, and it's not because I don't own them. I have 3 of them, so this is not because of that. I just think the Dedenne GX is more consistent, and well, the less you kind of have on your bench, the more you can manipulate later. So for example, you know, if you still have like 2 bench space open, you have room for Heatran, you have room for Eldegoss later on, and Crobat, well, you know, they can kind of snipe it out. Of course, they can do that with the Dedenne, but if you're gonna play the Dedenne, then Crobat, well, you got 2 easy targets. Then you got Eldegoss, and those are 3 non-attackers that are there on your bench. You know, then you add Volcanion, and well, you're kind of stuck, right? And we don't need that. Of course, we got Jirachi that will also play Scoop Up Net, so no worries. Then, of course, the post-rotation version. So remember, post rotation, nothing rotates out. 1 Pole Pad, 3 Pokegears 3.0, 3 Pokemon Communications, 4 Quick Balls, 2 Scoop Up Nets, 3 switches. 4 was a bit too much. I tried, but 4 was not really working for me. 3 Giant Hooves, 2 Boss Orders, 2 Malwyn Lanas, 3 Researchers with 4 Welders, 2 Burning Scarves, 2 heat special type energy, so we got heat energies, and 12 fire types. So it's total of 14 energy. I know it's kind of like, really, the deck is really simple. That's all you want to do, right, is get to that Vmax. We tried Breeder, didn't really work. We tried many other versions. It just didn't really work for what we were trying to achieve, which was, right now, the main problem was Eternatus. Because like the other decks, you know, said in gameplay portion, they were just like there, you go like bam, 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 you win. But that little fella was a bit annoying to play against, to just go up against and just, figure out what I have to do with Centiskorch. But as you can see, and you will see it in the gameplay portion, we figured it out. So let's move on there and let's check this bad boy out in the action. He was hitting 270 and 3, so that's 10. Okay. So 270, that's what Eternal is escaping at. Good. So good to remember. So if I'm going second, yeah. So for Eternals, I have to like completely change my strategy. I still have to be a bit more aggressive. Wait, I'm gonna ask. So I still have to be a bit aggressive, but more. Would like you first? So would you like to go first now? Okay, so I'm just giving you my thought process right now, how I want to play it. So I'm going second, right? So ideally, right now is okay. Volcano is always great, so we can start with Volcano, but that's not a bad turn when we out Centiskorch as a first active. Because this is me assuming that any other player, Spider kind of will know what I want to do. So any other player is going to go and attach the energy to the active. But I can discard from an active. So of course he's going to go later Power Accelerator. But in the long run, it's just putting his stuff in a discard pile. Does this deck run anything that brings back the energy? That's a different question. I don't know. I gotta assume technically yes, right? Which is a fair assumption. But if I'm gonna change the way I'm thinking about, how's it going, Shiny? Hello, good morning. I'm not here so much. I just want to say still, aw, thank you. I appreciate that, my friend. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Sorry, I was like super into deep thinking. Like I was really deep in my thoughts. Sorry for responding like that. But yeah, so the whole thing is that, yeah, of course he's going to just put a ton of damage that way. Which again, I don't really mind, because that is not my strategy at this point. Because my strategy is over here. Getting my bench and preparing another one. So, I've played Welder here. Exactly. So, what I want to do is, I know this is one's going to get knocked out. I don't even care about the Centiskorch V. I care about the bench one. Like, if he's going to switch them, I'm going to care about the other one. But for now, I'm just going to keep doing Radiant. And let's just start discarding. So I think that's why we might add Hammers later on, or maybe, you know, if that's game gonna end up in the video, just remember I've added Hammers later on and tested that. So I feel like that is the thing you kind of gotta do, because he's now gonna go probably capture on the benched Eternatus. Right, exactly. So, because he played on the benched one, it's gonna get quite interesting. So, now I know I can either play V here or Vmax here. Right. But I'm gonna start with the discard. So, you're keeping at 270, which is, I have 3, wait. Let me think. You're gonna knock out my active. Good morning, Zilla. Hello. How we doing? How we feeling today? So you're gonna knock him out if I'm gonna put it here. But I might draw. So you know what? Let's just play it like that. Let's just play slow. All right, you know. Fine by me. Fine by me. Oh, my cappy size. Oh, that is... Well, that is a great question. I mean, okay, wait. It depends on the company you want, you're thinking about. It genuinely, no, it depends on that. Right, so I didn't got, you know, what I kind of wanted. So, wait. So, if you're using... It depends on... So, wait. Oh, I'm gonna, like, give you photos of, like, all 3 sizes that I wear. Because there are 3 different sizes. So, the reason why I didn't attack, or I didn't attach, because, again, I didn't know what he's gonna do, right? So, just so I'm prepared, you know, 2 prize cards is all fine. But the whole shtick was that if I would attach, you know, if I would go with Centiskorch Vmax here, he would just knock it out. Like, oh, I know, because I knew he's gonna get the Vmax. Take care, Skull. Mwah, love you, dude. Love you, love you. Hugs and kisses to the team, Skull. Love you, mate. Hugs and kisses, and this spider says also night night. So, wait. Do you need them right now, or it can be in an hour? Okay. Yeah, I've heard. How are you playing out there? Making fun of me, laughing. Not nice. Not nice. Okay. So I'm gonna go for Eldegoss. I mean, like, I've seen the double stream. Because I mean, I was responding to you for a second, right? Okay, Eldegoss. I'm gonna bring back Welder. Play that Welder. Aww. Okay, did that I... Hugs! Did he open anything good? Alright. Hey, thank you, bro, for the follow. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. Wait, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It goes here, this is this. The math is so hard, dude. Okay. Centinferno, let's go for it. So 1 V is priced, which is fine. I'm doing the Colorworks. Aww. All scissors. Oh yeah, Vmaxes. Right. Okay, so see, Spider, now when I figured out kind of how to play against you, that's a completely different game. So that's why I'm happy about, you know, the testing. So yeah, so this is just slowly figuring out how to play against a certain deck. Okay, that's a Dread End. So now the story is going to be a bit different. So Malolana. Actually, like that. Here. 1, 2, 3. So I'm doing this way because, like, let's be quite honest, we know that my V is prized, so usually I would go for a V. I know you can listen, I know you can hear me, Spider, so again, it's great that you can hear me. So usually I would go with the regular V, which I drew right now. But again, we know if Spider goes... Yeah, so if you go for boss's oldest, you know, you kind of cut me, and, you know, it's not going to be a pleasant game for me. It was like a yeah, boss orders on the Vmax. So the problem for me was, you know, a bit late for that V to come, but one, two, three. Yeah, so I don't think doing that will make any sense whatsoever. But I think I still win. I do think I still win, though. Thanks to the burning scarf, I think I've won. Yeah. Hot burn, that's 300, and the burning scarf. There we go. That's why I like that burning scarf. So yeah, so V was prized all game, unfortunately. But yeah, so you see, add him like one copy, just have it as an active. Why not? Yeah, we can do that. Again, aggro Rillaboom. I want to do that, so we'll do it. Definitely, we're gonna have some fun with it. All right, so end boss. Oh dear, end boss. What are you gonna have there? Oh, come on. Oh, another Eternatus, dude. Everyone is playing Eternatus. Like, see, this is precisely what I told you. Everyone is playing Eternatus. I'm just gonna literally put those ammos in that deck, probably at a certain time. Oh, people and their Eternatuses. Oh man. Okay, communication. So that's probably the same as spiders, maybe with few changes, but like probably it's kind of almost the same, which is a fair assumption. Okay, so Viridian Forest. Okay, so because she didn't attach any energy whatsoever, I can just go Centiskorch. Because like if there would be, you know, an energy attachment, I would have to play it a bit differently. But because there was none, I can just do that and I play research. So this gives me, you know, some option, well, to a certain degree, right? Like it's not, you know, could have been better, but it's not the worst thing in the world. But I feel like, you know, we might actually see a bit of a rise of more control-ish decks, or like the decks that are all about discarding your opponent's energy. Okay. Again, Scoop Up Net. I think this is gonna be the most hated card. Like, I hate it in Expanded, and I start to hate it even more in Standard format due to Zigzagoon. Not gonna lie. Okay, research. So just slowly searching for that Vmax. Yep, capture, putting it on the bench. Oh, okay, Evil, yeah, again, that rotates out, so And I'm playing post-rotation. You see, like, this is precisely the reason why I don't like those 2 weeks right now. Because even if there would be still IRL play, that would never happen. The Interneters and Yveltal would never be in the same format at all. But for what she's trying to do, yeah, that's actually a great option. This is not a standard format. Like, don't call it standard here. So Grimcracker, don't call this a standard format. This is a format that will never exist, and it's not existing format. The thing that usually when the set comes out, it's legal to play at tournaments 2 weeks after the release, and that would mean that post-rotation. So am I happy with the post-rotation format, which is I think a better question? Actually, yes, I am. Like, I'm quite happy with post-rotation format. Like, honestly, genuinely, yes. I feel like post-rotation is going to be great, and it's going to be really fun format to play. Right now, it's just... it is what it is. That's what I can say. Because again, you know, if there will still play Pokemon IRL, right, or like usual, Yveltal and Eternatus will never be like this. Is an online format each year. This is a strictly 2-week online format where you have everything, right? Which again, for people like playing, you know, in the tournaments that are in this format, yeah, go for it. Yveltal is great for the Dark type deck. But for the post-rotation world, I think the format is going to be great. I do enjoy it so far. And honestly, it's going to be more technical than the previous formats. Like, really more technical in terms of like what to do, what you can do, what you can't do. Just, you know, just checking that stuff out. It's, yeah, I'm honestly quite happy about it. Ah, heads. Alright. It's like I gave you my whole answer. I mean, you asked, so I gave you the answer, right? You know, I think that's why you've asked. Because you want, you know, like the whole, you know, nice, honest answer about the whole thing. Alright, 2 energies, that's what I need. So like that's why I give you, the whole answer about the format. But honestly, yes, standard is great. And if there is ever, a format that you should play, that's a standard format. No. Rotation happens in 2 weeks. So, as I said, right, usually the new set is legal after 2 weeks, right, IRL. So rotation would happen when the new set becomes legal. So in 2 weeks, on August 28th, I believe that's the correct date. So, you kind of see the disparity here, right? And of course, because this is an online, every single year when the set comes out, you've got 2 weeks of format that does not exist outside of PTCGO, right? And there's no play Pokemon this year, so this is even more complicated. But, just like you see, if you want to go and play events in-game with the new cards, you have to wait those 2 weeks, right? Thanks so much, Kobe, for the follow. I appreciate that, dude. I'm appreciating that. So, it's kind of like that. And yeah, so you see, like, I'm happy, I knew I'm gonna cut down, like, there's no way, of attaching more stuff. Power acceleration, that's a knockout. Fine by me. Yeah, it's like really weird. Okay. Of course I'm gonna play Tornadoes. So I kind of know what I need right now, and hopefully I'm gonna draw at least a quick ball. Yeah, GG. Maybe I'm getting cranky about it. So maybe you know, I'm a bit. There's a bit of Rema inside. Nah, we're all sweet here, so you know you can just watch the stream. Wink, wink. All right, but okay, this is a great draw. Honestly, this is a hand I want to have. Finally, like we're still getting there. So that's why I thought, you know, like 2/2 Centiskorch is a bit better. But I like where we at. I genuinely like that. But I feel like we might actually add some hammers to the deck as well. Oh, come on. I mean, they're gonna ban those one day. I'm telling you, but they're gonna just ban those scoop up nets one day. And expand it, but they will. Okay, so I have this. Alright, so I kind of know what I can do, and I'm gonna try to do it, so I'm gonna do it like, yeah, I'm gonna play it a bit differently. It's gonna be weird. I'm like Guzman Hala, I just don't like playing. Because the special energy doesn't make that much sense to get during those early turns. And the same with 3 stadiums in play, they kind of are ending up. The whole thing is that, yeah, so he's going for Centiskorch. I thought that what might happen. He tornadoes Vmax, and that's a knockout. Yeah. Oh, Heatran. Wait, what? Okay. 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 I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the GS can knock you out here. Come on. Wait. 2, 4, 5, 6. No, that doesn't make sense here. Let's just go Centiskorch now. Okay, Marnie, sure. I feel like the deal is to start getting... I mean, we're getting more energy now, but I feel like just getting the Vmax is not consistent enough. It's just a lot of, you know, it's still too much randomness that goes into that. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like, you know, we gotta work on that, but first things first. Okay. I'm gonna do this. We're playing 4 copies of it already. I believe we're playing 4 copies of it. Or 2, but again, like Incense, Great Ball. I think Great Ball is gonna be a bit better. Okay, no, and the reason, okay, why we're not cutting Communication? Communication gives me more options. It's a lot easier to pull it off of Communication. And it just gives me, you know, some situational cards that I might need, right? So there are moments where you kind of like end up, you know, with... Well, I don't like it, but I'm gonna... No Well... That ain't good. I genuinely thought I have the energy. But at least I know he's gonna go for the bent one, so at least that. But yeah, I genuinely thought we have the energy. Ugh. That was nasty. I like when he says you got this, and I'm like, yeah, I need energy, dude. No, but I feel like at this point, you know, we drew one. Alright, wait. I want to see something, because, yeah. Hate that scoop up net, but wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. Because, like, I'm thinking a different way. Wait, so 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. So I'm assuming that's 6. So I'm gonna assume you play 8 energy. If I'm correct. Which I think it's a fair assumption. Okay, so I was kind of right about that. Okay. What is the damage that you can do? You're doing what? 30 for each, right? Right, so it's 210, 270 damage that you're dealing right now. Right. Yeah. Okay. So 6 energy. Because like I'm calculating it right now in my head. With 6 energy, yeah, okay. Centiskorch has to play Hammers. We have to play Hammers. And during early game, just focus on Centiskorch V. Just give him those prize cards. It's all fine. But discard the energy. So, Spider, the question is different. Do you have stuff? I mean, he couldn't knock me out even if I wouldn't have the special energy, because I was 290. Thank you guys so much for this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos like that, for more post-rotation decks. Of course, right now, probably on holiday, or yeah, I'm probably at this point on holiday. But so there will be no streams. Of course, there are no streams, but there's still, you know, content on YouTube happening, as you probably noticed. So that's that, and yeah. Thank you guys so much for down there below. 5% discount on any code with purchase on Professor Oak. So definitely that helps the channel, and that also helps. You know, you get 5% discount on any code, so that's great. And also got this TCG player thing, so you can click on that as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye. Good night. Raven loves you. Take care. Bye.